Kev G, weather overview. Taking a look at all the stats from yesterday, the first snowfall of the season. If you want to see what trained weather spotters were measuring in your area as far as snowfall is concerned, go to weather.gov/OKX, and there's a list of final snowfall measurements, and you can also find that on Facebook and Twitter. So it's about what I expected. It was a really nice event yesterday. Periods of snow. It actually mixed a little bit on the coast there for a time, and then it went back over to snow. So a very nice wintry event to get us going in the holiday, get us in the holiday spirit. And of course, if you weren't driving, you were even more in the holiday spirit. So I will throw that little caveat in there. Roads were a little bit slippery yesterday. So the theme of this week is we have two weather systems to deal with, and then we have a bitter shot of Arctic air. Folks, Wednesday into Thursday is just going to be downright brutal. I mean, there's no two ways about it. We're going to have temperatures in the 20s and wind chills that are going to be in the single digits to near zero for a period of about 24 to 36 hours before it starts to warm up again. And that's due to the fact we're going to have winds that are going to be howling out of the northwest at 40 miles an hour. So we'll get right down to it off the GFS model. A very wintry week is on the way, and then we'll see about the long range. It's a little bit dicey once we get past next Tuesday and Wednesday as to where the weather pattern is going to take us for Christmas. So here we are for Sunday, a nice day out there, temperatures near 40, and not too much happening over the next 36 hours. But then our first weather system moves in for Monday night into Tuesday, and I think several inches of snow are going to fall north and west of New York City and the coast for Tuesday morning. So slippery travel for early Tuesday morning. This is north and west of the city. I think in the metro area proper and Long Island and coastal Connecticut, this is mainly a rain event. And not really much in the way of bad travel there. But north and west of town, definitely several inches could fall, and I think that's a pretty good possibility for early Tuesday morning. Now, once the system goes by, now we're into early Wednesday, late Tuesday into Wednesday. This is when the cold air really starts to filter in. And for Wednesday, I mean, get the appropriate winter gear in order, because it is going to be a very cold day on Wednesday with temperatures not getting out of the 20s. Winds are going to be howling at close to 40 miles an hour, so it's really going to feel like it's in the single digits to near zero at times. For Thursday, not much better, although the winds will start to relax. It'll feel better in terms of the winds not being so elevated, but temperatures themselves are not going to really rebound too much. And then by Friday, another weak weather system moves in. And for the entire area, we have a shot at several inches of snow. I would favor areas north and west right now for having the best potential at seeing several inches of snow. But the coast could possibly come away with accumulating snow. That's just something that's going to have to be updated. And then for the weekend, really not much going on. If anything, it warms up, and we get temperatures back to where they should be this time of year. So in the long range, as we head out in time, we have a very consistent approach as far as the models are concerned to this week. If we back it up a little bit, we see that this is what the weather map looks like at the upper levels of the atmosphere for Wednesday. And that deep blue area over us is a very strong Arctic air mass, and we've already talked about that. As we go in time, the pocket of cold air lifts out. Saturday, we have a little bit of a reinforcing shot, but it's really not to the magnitude of this coming Wednesday. And then as we go way out in time, we're out to about Monday the 18th, the weather pattern starts to relax a little bit. We get temperatures that are closer to normal, and the Arctic air masses, the very bitter Arctic air, stays away. So that's something that we're going to have to keep in mind in the long range as we take a look at Weather Underground. Where do we go for Christmas? That's my main question in the long range. But you could see what happens this Wednesday. I mean, this is rough. I mean, 2 days in the 20s this week, and especially that Wednesday, where temperatures are going to feel like they're near zero due to the fact of those very strong winds developing for Wednesday. So 2 weather systems to deal with, one Tuesday, one Friday, and a bitter Arctic air mass in between.